Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the South Carolina versus Missouri college football matchup on Saturday, October 29th, 2022. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others, and to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, be sure to use the discount code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com. But let's get to this one. South Carolina taking on Missouri, and hard to believe it, but South Carolina 5-2 on the season, while Mizzou enters this one 3-4 on the season. Another disappointing season for Eli Drinkwitz, and he knows it's a disappointing season. He certainly hasn't hid that one bit. And even though they have top 5 recruit Burden in there at wide receiver, they haven't really got him to be the playmaker, game breaker, and all those kind of things combined that he can be. And to be honest with you, while he has a ton of talent, I'd be feeding this guy the rock every single play. And that, I'm not a head coach or anything, but it seems like a pretty reasonable strategy to me. He doesn't seem to he seems to be lacking some of that experience and maturity. And I think the way that you put it is like when you're in high school and you're a guy like Burden, there's not another player on the field that can match up with you, run with you, catch you, or do any of those things. When you get to the college level, especially in the SEC, well, there's a bunch of them. So, that's the difference in his game. And he just needs to, make some adjustments, and he's going to be fine because he was the best player at his other level. He will be one of the best players at this level as well. We look at Missouri last week against Vandy. Really, it was the defensive touchdowns that got him. 17-14 win, but really anything that Vandy did was just basically the Vandy defense against the Mizzou offense and, setting them up. Lost by 7 to Florida, 4 to Georgia. They've been in the games, lost by 3 to Auburn. So it's not like Missouri's been getting blown out of the building. They just haven't been good enough. The only time they've been blown out, 40-12 by, in hindsight, a very good Kansas State team. When we look at South Carolina, they've won 4 games in a row. Kentucky without their quarterback, Texas A&M, well, they've got other kinds of big problems going on there. When we look at the way these offenses and defenses line up, the Missouri offense, I really don't like the quarterback play. Like I said, I think it's Burden and everybody else on that team. They have a few other guys that can make plays, but really, it's one guy is their best player, and it's crystal clear. South Carolina really tough against the pass, not so good against the run, 97th in the nation, and allowing just under 25 points a game. The Gamecocks scoring about 33 points per game, so they're not winning by a lot of points either. But when we look at the Missouri defense, they've been pretty solid. Like I said, it was the Missouri offense that's creating the turnovers for, the other team. And that has been part of the problem here. Missouri 4-0 against the number on grass, 6-2 against the number in the SEC, but 5-14 against the number on the road in their last 19 road games. South Carolina is 5-13 against the number in the SEC, 2-7-1 against the number against teams with a losing record. And then the favorite is covered in 5 of the last 7, as has the home team. Boy, I think South Carolina should win this game, should win it fairly easily, but at the same time, both these teams play in close games. I think you lay the points here with South Carolina. Maybe you buy the hook, if it's at this 3.5 mark. But as of right now, I'd say lay the points with South Carolina. But like I said, consider buying the hook, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.